Hey guys, it's Monday and I'm back again. And Mickelnay, Michelle, who's also on YouTube, was over at my house and we did a little quick challenge where we picked out 3 colors and typical colors that you don't see us use, and we had to create a spread with those 3 colors. And we could not add any colors other than black and white. So, oh goodness, she loves that neon red right there, boy. Yes, she does. So, she gave me neon red to work with. Although it is pretty pink, so I didn't mind it at all. But of course, I acted like I was terribly disappointed at the color choices. That was my strategy anyway. So I'm going in here and I'm doing a little finger painting, which I love to do. And if you have been hanging with me for very long at all, you know that finger painting is one of my fun things to do. And I just squish it and smush it and just go for it. I am using the Deco Arts Deco Arts Media Gesso as my white and my base that I'm kind of adding with that the neon red, because it is very transparent color, so the gesso allows it to be more opaque. So I was thinking it was pretty cool because that is, I believe it's a piece of vellum that I put in the book, and you can see through it, and so I could see that orange peeking over on the other side, which I think was pretty cool. And Michelle is like over there in the corner talking to me the whole time that I'm making this, so it's fun whenever you have creative friends that come over and inspire you and create together. It just really is a great fun anytime I have friends come over. And thank goodness her husband works and travels with business, and one of the places he gets to come is down here to a place close by. So she gets to come visit me about once a quarter or so. So, as you see, I'm just wild and crazy, and I'm just patting and playing in the paint, which is such a fun thing to do. And now I'm going to clean all that paint off with a baby wipe. And the reason I have not yet added the blue color that she gave me as my color, well, is because part of the reason is it would make like a purpley color, and so I wanted to kind of keep the color palette cleaner and not as mixed up. So I am going to squirt that turquoisey ocean blue color, and use my palette knife to get some of that movement onto the page. And I am going in there with a little bit of the gesso and adding it with the palette knife as well. So I hope you are having a fabulous Monday and a great start to the rest of your week. I'm going in here with the brayer, and I'm just letting it rip, kind of moving the colors around the page, just seeing where it takes me. I do like that the peak of music is still under there. And now I'm going in with the new pastels, and I'm going in there with the colors that I was handing her gray, because her colors were gray, green, and turquoise maybe? I can't remember. And so I'm handing her a gray color if she wants to use it with hers. And now I'm going in with that bluish turquoise color, and I'm just making some messy marks, some scribbles. Y'all know I love me some scribbles. Scribbles. Going in here with the orange now. I do really like how orange and the turquoisey blue look together. So that's fun. Kind of doing some color blocking here and seeing if I have any other colors that would go with the colors. Next, I'm just grabbing a pencil and making some more scribbles. I did dry it in between the layers, and I'm making some messy scribbles and writing there into the page. And now it was time to add a little dark. So I'm working on the Lyra Graphite pencil, which is big and fat and chunky and makes it very easy to make really good splats. And that paintbrush is, bless its heart, is saying it's better days, but it is wet. And so I'm just letting it flow and then making some drips and splatters, just a little movement to kind of bring your eye around the page. And I'm going to dry this really good before I move on. And I'm really close. I'm just kind of like getting a feel for if I think that it needs anything else, but I'm really happy with how it looks. And the graphite dries with different values of gray. And then I'm going to go in with the white Neo Color 2 pencil, or crayon, I guess it is, not a pencil. And I'm just making some scrappy marks and movement and some marks now with the teal turquoise Neo Color 2. And I'm tilting it up just so I can see it at a different angle there. And adding a little bit darker into where I think it could take a little darker. Because when the graphite dries, it does dry a little lighter, excuse me, than what you may think that it's going to dry. So sometimes you kind of have to add layers onto that. Drying is key to not making your colors get too murky or too dark or too muddy. And I'm tilting it up so that I can see it from a different kind of standing point. And then I got some Happy Mail, and in the Happy Mail was, I believe this is a Dina Wakley collage paper like stuff. I haven't been able to find this in stores, but it's a really great little thing to add a little sentiment at the very end, and I thought it was perfect for this. And it's kind of vellum, so it collages down really nicely. And I'm adding my little pop of masking tape. And I'm going to go in and add a little bit of gesso. And then I didn't really like how it was looking, so I do go back, I think, and wipe that off. Although now on camera I didn't think it looked too bad, but just going to wipe that back a little bit. And bring a little darker in with my fingertip. And I'm going to call it a day. So, oh, I'm actually making a few more scribbles with the Neo Color 2 crayon. Thanks, guys. Most of the supplies that I use all the time is linked right on down there below. So if you would, just make sure you click that subscribe button, give your girl a little thumbs up, and say, hey, y'all. All right, till next time. Toodaloo.